na komono ebremo mamenda azelvok ase se enenso ahye atade fefefe nso ani age ho se ya watade fatao na style nso demufo enti na make say oba na opese onyansa no adwuma no obetumi akọ azelvok ho na wakọ akosua fashion designing any fashion illustration obewie no aye pro 1 year ye de atete no ebia na nso adwuma ni mu dada na wo hia se obe appeal game into also intermediate class and I say a year advanced class amount 3 to 6 months now also we na chese wo de akwa to a wadwuma ye ne so na also pamatade a ehye nipa no na ehome mugo flexible if you say a weekend and a evening school into betumi aye wadwuma no na wako school no e wo dance man free 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na Azel and sort out na se ba uti media wa we need to the hair mama enwi DSP na che se enwi do sopo enwi bia opebia ahodo bia colors bia che se wa ubura hwa enwi no wo hwa enhwo yi wani enwi na efe na akono sei untumi nkwa TikTok ni Instagram ni hwehwe Z Nails and Beauty aka the hair mama obenya enwini bi ewo obetumi so afre no place you order 055 3837 201 055 3837 201 and pay me da omo ase papa pa ene me sure say wa utimi hu nsem no ani ayebeka abato de IGP any EC otitinani wonum aboya no ho base abatoi omobema bibia aye krojin posisi e behwe so ne aye fam de wo bambo kwanso abato abedwako nso say prepare fine krojin and wo de be ye adwuma nti EC chair IGP pledge credible elections afi Enofa Chronicle or sale of La Palm Labadi others snake to say onyanton enfama Rock City enti ekurase makamenwe na onyanton fama omo if you send in terms of payment na wodi tuaka no ni nheda anye ho snake adwumaku no omo ni nheda enye eyi no said the Rock City aye so to hotel na kon be fa so betua ho ka no na emom omo nyanyi firi omo pono nso se omo nton hotel no chese ewo madwene mu so omo beton nti eno na ye just apose ne se nti si anu omo besia forbidden process ni mu fofora na the organized labor can omo betia na chinchin a cheton na esese omo ton na fe ye wie no na ya ba be partisan politics e de chichi oman se Ghana de wunim se ye ba fourth republic de ewu mu anu no ye to aba ema obi ojina amanyoku bi di mu bitumi gina independent nti na waba be di ade na de aka ne ato aso efiri wo nti said the Sunday no flag bearer ema NDC Ura John Dramani Mahama ekohia da ubofo ni binom a oni wo mu di nkomo no na nkrata ne de aba no eno a ne yebebo ho nkomo yi eno so say NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama he vows to operate lean government, scrap e-levy and nuisance port levies. Eno no ana say ebi wo ho na so ono so akarikari ehu say bibi ba ye kan e kada ho o scrap ya foforo be no de eba emiti kusamba ko bibisa ye say we yateda nti what is new nyina yebebo eho enkomo yaw asane tano or a political analyst or Tim Finfini said ye Tuesday be or Tim Finfini no and Alhaji Naziru Mohammed a National Communications Director NDC Zongo Caucus afi Eric Ochei a NPP communication team member and any day din kanya meshiano and he said they be relaxed no mamini kama na kwaba anka o ya se praise be sofu bi eminim no uti wi shape no se sofu ba na wanya nkudi sofu
or say a politics a nina say
okay.
So have I require Madonna as of Dina
as of Dina a new fee.
Also for you, we will be
police of
any part money.
For God and mankind.
Exactly.
Okay, Aquaba.
Yeah,
say I'm on a more expression. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How about let's say
I'm sure Uncle.
Then you say I gave me home last week. I bet you were. Mechi na mebuni name.
Na kwapo saa na nyano mbebe.
Na so mebuni name.
Nyano a ondwe.
Alayhi salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Ya de.
Alhamdulillah. Kira lafiya.
Lafiya lo.
Hey,
wadi
Say you are more cordial.
Ya belado.
Okay, then I'm good to see you all. Of I shall say what EC chair, meaning so be a book mono one some kind anytime. Which China say me koja wa. Enye mia.
The can nyina ho hia nti.
Okay.
First of all, I mention ahwefo adwuma kofa by and production team and my colleagues. Na nchia kese be kwa ma agbesi segbe fia. Baby a will be a mental and yes, trouble me no be dinner before.
Agbesi ayira. Missing Agbesi.
Mecha Charles Evans, SK Bob Marley, Alonso, Pisua, China, all the squad Joshua Bunina. Na sister
yes,
no and Krato, but first no DK90 Abuakwa South.
Hey.
Dr. Kingsley.
Se anu na fe na me ba beti ase because first na nka je ye kafa nti o ka DK90 na ye new o maso
ye wie kafa no
okay
Kingsley Ajima fa o fa nso ampa they say
ye
call it DK
ya wasane tano bitroje fita
ye call it DK90 90%.
Okay makacho say 90 ni so de eye AAA na di fi achim da ma o
sawo nti na ye nso ye nka
nti na muso ye o campaign ene Eastern region hono le be ye ni kapa 2024
obi am je mtumi ye campaign ma obi a
you koso continue
ora Kingsley Ajima me hu so le na efu mu one ni nuano dagati for no ko mo fom a strong campaign when I'm from pa nti I want to believe say I'm disappointed now ora Collins Aduma Comensa and also I know they will give it to him ora Richard Achampo said bia east or so and wasa east on Amankwa
wasa east
wasa ana there's this gentleman about a month ago.
What's that you say? Honorable James.
No. James.
Me who na chepa.
Honorable Mechia be
annex. O de oceana can annex. O can annex obi.
Annex. Hey, annex so de Mechia se o.
O ti ase. Eh ni on so ye.
Yes, into Mechia o nyina. But say am on krama ura kwame despite. Na say ope asema catcher nkopon
doctor ne manu na ye nyama edi a
doctor
amam for your muze ena uko studie na ye di ma wa ye kan ni na ye kan na ka ye di title ne manu na muze on fa ye on fa to ni
honorable krapo kan
fa kan
nti mo nkra
ma ma o ye no
professor doctor ura kwame despite so ope asema catcher nkopon catcher from nti mo fa
un agenda kro na wo se
me de be fa
kan wa fro se bra na
Debbie
na fe di en
ono kro pan ke so friend because me turn ka
nya ho fro me kwa me ma ne fro ni ma do ni adaji
so ya me kuni po
eta ni adaji
enti
ejuan do o che na we o fro o sa na wo
o sise juma
so ni so pa wo free wo pa
ma turn ka say da wo hwe me
onya wa he too busy for small meetings
I said it all o sise juma sisi ya no be say you an krato yin adwuma no sise
me de be fa ora Father Dixon so senior high school. I think is it Takwa also? I don't know the town in Kohoda, but yeah, my our headmistress, yeah, can I some more to help sell me feed school no. population omo edua no by ahoro
okay
na omo policy of that is yema me Irene Rebecca Ampam maybe I'll be a headmistress Michelle until omo the policy of one student one coconut until omo dua about 5,000 coconut extra omo school no ho ahia and omo dua 2,000 plantain sackers omo maize 10 acres omo dua carrot cucumber so acreage ahoro nkrumane other things nya do a omo de augment school feeding no achese mo protein intake no very high na omo school na aban also and as a school na nkasa ahase no frames pillars nkeke na sisi ho for a very very long time into students no final year for no from 3 4 year use omo de ahye blocks into no see anka me bomi am pili ema through ura doctor despite one nua ura for support into me say omo nya na official because me wins me that capacity to and you know see Ibrahim Mahama Mumina into me say omo nya na official and on mo be better na nko mo cement na say mo betumi de self help omo de raise omo school na ahye blocks students na kasa be okay omo hia sa mo to omo say me fan to but officially they will bring a letter. No,
what's why? I feel got topic in this.
Yes,
so far.
Sir, EC meet police.
Yes, IGP.
Ne kwan so ano. Na em say omodi nsawoso pi nkomo pi nso akoso. The police administration and the Electoral Commission. Ye nyina ye tie kire no ye hu said ye omodwuma esite. Ubia ne performance as to whether you trust or man, I say you trust or man. We can assess it individually. Now, on the part of the police, member police forums first, I have no doubt to say they will do their best to ensure, say, sanity and I say, pepper or beba in terms of security. Oh, ya battle anymore. Now, so no. Say the police administration as we find it today no acquired to say security agencies no do no aban obeba so no mosom no and as almost some president they are not too much focused on the institution as more or less an entity that is for the masses and I say jumakua omobotane so ombebo oman no imunipa no ehon ban emprepi na akoye to say yes some way ye down way yes I am very confident and can empese beba na sa so but then I am confident center antawa de ibibeba in terms of the elections because nkrofo su no you won't tell mo ase bibi to say you am robbery and I say a week chrono anka under normal circumstances nipa de anka wote oba bia na wote oba bidin but obi betumi abonitim posa na adwowe meme ko akohuru obi empoma na mako akowia no nkrofo ebo muti poko esa knowing very well say ye chewa ye mfa ho nchew and I say it could even cost your life but they go ahead to do it until the same apply to election on the beye bia ye beye nkrofo omo de wo ye omo den omo aka so ombedi boni we your mode o maka say on be temper with ballot boxes and as on be back course oyene e wo ba bia yeto aba and as bia yeto aba no we your mode we be yan sankrofon bi on be chi wo all right but yen be say e chie na chire no de na yehu even though it is stated in this conversation and as o moka ho asem say yen fa by elections ahoro e ba entoto ho that is coming from the police administration yen fa entoto ho na yen hwe say nkrofo o mo ye di enya ni amo ho ye chi wo mo no omu pi no a ejina mrani ma ye ne omo ye toto omo ano kamia it say ko ba se nkrofo ko di sa nyamra so no elections na ye chi wo mo asem die no e wo mote because certain party henchmen ebeba bonten ade a chopper horo ne intimidation and even forced to cajole the police to probably say yen drop us a case na nkrofo bi mo ho they are untouchable enche bia na ankonam special prosecutor obeka kire say ebia daachi ebenya obi asebesebe odi dream pa na say oye krofo na say okunipa obetumi akokot akokase emamu ni masem because me I am untouchable. And your society no and produce that kind of canker that family and friends thing say we are marching on work here nti munja no ene no manoma nti say police administration betumi agina mo nan so na omo aye firm and fair say regardless of political affiliations or regardless of a fear who free say him fear or whatever it is no sa boni awadi ana say to trust them already ana enam wo so na bibi say yakoba wo abato mu no ya chew mra na wo bedi mra so na udi wi a baby ese e court na say o de court so mo tumi gina mo na so yes ade ndia I want to believe say ye betumi astem na dan kakra but that is not to say ANC. The last election 2020 we saw obia or yes civilian now we use police pickup and they cut is a ballot papers or whatever it is. And now we use police pickup. Let me put it that way. How did that civilian got the police pickup to use? Ye nimkrofo so a ya betra afidie so ya kasa sase the incumbent apia nkrofo akogu security agencies be it NIB, be it the police, be it military, all over. And almost number akobo ye ho ban e wo election mu. Nti se koba ne se nkrofo a ye pia omo akogu security agencies mu. Na omo ebenya akwanya said they are going to supervise elections and indeed we must be honest with ourselves say sankrofo na party MPs and as a party executives edi omo share security agencies no they must also and as a omo tias say you must be loyal to us enti eno e dangerous papa because obia MPP MP and edi na share police mu immigration ye hu pictures aba bonten ankrofo edi omo ahye a omo front to omo no omo twa pictures dey begu abonten minim kropo no I remember say in around 2021 there about there was a group picture awufu bebre more than 40 something omo twa owura no dompre honorable ehu ahia omo abedanase say odi omo ma eko share the various security agencies na eno ye the picture abeto abonten nti e kamera quiet say see ano party for the creating employment among for within the security sector nti eno na money yekom lastly remember a friend is Electoral Commission so me I have said it consistently and I will keep saying I don't trust them until say you swear that you conduct free and fair the last election uko jina sorry them ama wonsa so eto yum Ghana for nyina boss say you conduct free and fair election at the end of the day there were problems with the election Techima South you who say declaration of a results quality declare we are no free why Electoral Commission officers ya bribe omo at various points the ascent of by election you Electoral Commissioners more power more supervisory work no obi mo bribe omo you send who so edweso and all these things of course mean to me can say a commission and a fault na MIM will be bribe awaje but ejina ntiti ya wode be mo so any the stringent measures would be go for catch almost say wonim na obi bribe na woje and na say obi ba na wo as supervisor who could not vote to do anything that is outside the remit of the laws of the EC no ya no bedi nti it is up to them and I say the onus lies on them to educate omonko for no mode omoko ho no. And we also know say electoral commissioners no and as a commissioner Nkrofo similarly have been pushed into it our party affiliate nti enu nyina no say bi omo be dia woni omo ni ana bibi oho omo be ya ebe ma fe wo be ji omo de ehu say ampa omo be ma process no aye crunching say de omo kan I can only trust them after this election. But from J. Mensah's appointment, Boss Masare... And then no checklist, I would be better care, we would be trust you. Because the elections, yes. Wow, 2016, 2020. It's unique about this election in India after we now beat me a trust. First, I don't want to see her announce more than one result. That's number one. Two, I don't want to hear or see say strong room there have been your friend is saying misunderstanding be involving the electoral commissioners and party agents. I want to see a strong room, so called, a firm and fair. Baby, obi ashum. I also want to see, say, Madudu and Krofo ato various polling stations now eba into their collation center. No, the number of people omo sa no more receive. Yes.
Now then, I feel a number of people omo and yes, I no more receive.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Omo to aba ewo Ashanti region. In fact, forgive me, there was a particular constituency. Transmitting the results from that point to Electoral Commission's, now figure now bloated. Of these things happen.
Okay.
Thirdly, or fourthly, I don't want to hear say machines are faulty here, and of course we must admit say machines. I see a jitum say a infidian yadi yajuma. Until they say they will do a test run consistently towards election 2024 because. And that test run should involve agents of the political parties, audit of the machines. And my young could do near Casse, and Professor Line. I know that is a Samba. No,
one will say, if your child says biometric ones or my side, any bit I say, agents, yeah, test run answer. So, no, all the thousands of polling stations, no more, and so was selected.
Metuasia, make us a test run. I don't mean Sanko Funko Salani and fantastic, but machines, no.
Now machines ain't na me with over thousands of polling stations no. Omunye ni nyina na omunye nya bi. Omunye je bia fidie ni besi.
Ni nyina because the point is that baby biara Electoral Commission machine will be an Electoral Commission officer. They know how to operate it. One in about a week or 3 days to wait, Akachi bia some machines ni bi area kogu ho say and then they buy vote making sure it is functioning.
And you are sure parties no grab anyway so because they be now almost feel say it's a say call on a new blank space into and yes I feel a test run we have to delete this, you have to do this. Will the parties even accept this suggestion?
There's party agent everywhere. What I'm trying to say is say a my young conscious and some you so machine way a freezy and I say 40.
But you bet me a test run and still be do on no a bit freezy.
Yes, a bit yes, a bit near freezy. But a bit minimizing the impact say you could sunlight and reach there by first day no. There were centers beer now abana or moko akotono. Above 4 now you microphone and 2 about momoto. They themselves knew the problems. And you see problems with regards to the machines, no. Electoral commissions are very much aware of the year. Say you be making sure say audit of the machines be about 3 days to election. So the it will minimize the impact of 40 machines and I say frozen machines.
Is see any police aboya no hoba?
Yo, very kind that in Chesumbu, Ebema, I hear poor. I need to some extent. Na Masai Aja Quenya, I didn't chair Safata, Adiama, His Excellency John Domani Mahama, NDC Frank Atuni for the 2024 election. And in a video, Professor J. Nana Popoachima, NDC Penifoni Chia. The Sanso Chia in Syria policy, the BPR because NDC Syria policy and a ma yehu aban na do dan kwa akufo ba mi aban we ya ati send ye omo yehu first omo start car na yen ndi sa ba so bo be zu wo kwa yemfa ma wo police EC meeting ene ni omo aka ye bejidi say aye ni di kan ni a police for and as the Electoral Commission ebe ka say womu ebe ensure say about one ebe project 2012 MPP for court police for Electoral Commission ka say about one womu be no project 2020 NDC court police for Electoral Commission moka some be no project. So yedu media wo bisa me yedu mpempen so a enye kasa keke a wo beka no na ye be fa no hook line and sinker I was say we demonstrate wo kasa no with juma ubedi any you find the processes are or the edi juma no me bisa say police for be catch me sisi as wo mo aye crowd wo mo be ye bibi sunko and as wo mo be ensure say the right will be done na me dey eto the fact is obi kasa o say wo hwe ne wo ye answer waji na edi na me bisa say nipa 8 na ewu 2020 election aye bom to live and direct wo mo bom to no ebi wo hwa ye nimu wo ba ye ban say Ablekuma Central nipa ogbo to a abas wuye obi edimu owo ho den na esi ye nhwehwemu bio ya ye nhwehwemu na ewie den na police for dia betudwa ebe mame ebe hyeme nkura say o police for kasa abemfa ye eduma when there are existing issues are and also related to the same election womu ye ho hwe Ghana for womu prepare election related violence obi ti say Isha Uyaro obi ti say Pama ewo Sukula en womu aka ni nyira no eno kra ya ye hwehwemu aka say womu no esefata because yedi omu hwamo enti aban empata wo ye mo patasika omu patasika no kura mai obi atete ho it is election related ye bisa electoral commissioner says election na ye bubo tuo ye bi o say the most peaceful election no bi ewu enti say de pe ya da ne no ho ne ye beto obabi no be ka kire me say ene ye nhwe na ye peaceful election na womo be ensure peaceful election a Martin ya Walker by no interest me kwatena se na me mfo de menza
what you said they've learned from ya ogbbo
so they justify
they justify said they've learned it obi eyem ponzo na obeka che say wo sua bibi efeni ponzo no mu won pese won ye biomu the first thing obey say obey apologize to you the first thing obey say obey apologize to you say fache me bi am so na ba any since electoral commission shisha ya wo mo aye be pem ne
but electoral commission for ne ma enkrofo ko bobo tu na police na wo bisa o
police na me bisa wo mo police na because omo ne police for na my assurance police for na me bisa wo electoral commission dey so na e ba say ye be bisa wo mo say enchisheye entutuye wo mo aye nsemu aye ka kire yen ene wuti wo mo in the area of cyber security e ka kire yen say one of the major threat to this election no the probability say you betimi hacking systems na e ba ne sa no a enchise be na electoral commission dey ato ho na nkoba ne say Ghana for akoto aba no bi atra ne baby atusu ne owiri abato no e dey amaye electoral commission ani figures are almost starting or one kasa obi o munu muto yen me na meka e ka kire be so mo de cora draw and tabulation and arithmetics of our statistics or election statistics you know now maybe sa wo mo say enti sa wo ye sa de egwe a e ba ne sen e na minji wundi sa wo be ye bibi sonko na aba to no be e proje electoral commission we ya na beka tire say womu exercise registration exercise na emom ye ma political parties no and participate it took the NDC as a political party to resist and justify the reason say ye be ma political party are participating because and also your statistics are beboa ama ye bia obi aten ho ase before the electoral commission accepted it it is a wo ye bibi na wo pese obi aju wudi na nyawo kan ye gidi a ene ye ne pefe mu what about election any election processes ena was a the best na yaka say wo mo nkwa na mo yes ade no if wo gidi pa say ade a wo ye wo kan wo be this one then the next thing na I was say follow transparency. No, sir, election is a process. A year event. And yet done ebe to abanu kwa na ye election. You start election from your betroding, your betre na ya page and electoral rule. Say obi a wo free mu wo di 17 apen o mo di 17 18 sorry. Wo mo ebe tro mu di any one year na wo ni what na a entire process na ya be ye even saying the woman early election woman beto abani na ekeka ho the same process here as I speak to you there has been several allegations and violence associated with the process I are starting. Mr. Police for me be sawo say why ena ya chino ever violence na cause during the registration ya tete obeko Ashanti region ya bobi ya kase say obeko central region ya botuo and we know one more botuo or central region in the
Has there ever been an election incident free in Ghana?
Well, that is what we expect, but there has never been any elections where nipa baku 8
okay.
There has never been that one is a fact.
But why are we laying all the responsibility on eating police, electorate, any political parties, any other stakeholders, almost omuni asudie wumana.
Womu asudie wum. Womu de enso umbeto aba no more vigilant. Say about one or more two, in their attempt to be vigilant, won't to mean country me say I don't know be crashing so that he would lose his right to be vigilant. Me no Cassandra. I was West Wogo. I was young. Women organizer for the I was West Wogo. You want to see kind. You want to see kind so then they see. Then one crack and say narrate the incident. Say ya kochi nkofo akoshe dem a womu registration. Say womu enti sa registration na say womu enti process electoral commission officials by fie bi mu a womu ko fie ni mu na basis de nkofo aba yesi basis ni free o so mu free ashama de nkofo ne beto ho
registration
election of fee correct na enye hwe nso na say mu besie na enye something concerning election eba ne say no moju wo mo phones MPP organizer no wo ho no eji wo mo phones e ma ye wo ne sikai the women organizer Victoria ya wo ne sikai it immediately say police 4% meji tumu say wo mo ebe ye bibi surunku to ensure crowding to ensure to prepare in this election and ensure say it to be freer fairer than any other election na anka ochire and they me say nipa wo ne sikai ya presenting it to court. Now, you says indeed, BB because BB assessor, but you can't continue the same business and keep telling me with one say obey overball election by obey work but the situation is getting out of hand. And more by before, but finally, yeah. Yes. NDC as a political party, say election we will not encourage any act of violence. Minimum, yeah, we will do everything to ensure the vigilance are yen constitutional rights. Any law, no, am I a say, yes, we would do it to the last drop of the blood in us to ensure, say, election 2024. Every year election, you better declare results about and no results in a and that one nobody can stop us from doing that. It is our constitutional right. And we will do it to ensure we protect the vote. Ghana for Ghana for we will protect it and ensure say you better declare the right person and inshallah that will be His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Okay, wako fire was West Winaba no pay minya character be from the municipal assembly. I was West Municipal Assembly to all media houses. Statement on the attack on the new Patriotic Party campaign office in the Jolo by members of the NDC, in National Democratic Congress in the Ayawaso West Oregon. Or say we wish to condemn in the strongest terms the violent attack happened in campaign office. Nanu kwesiadano wo Jolo. NDC sympathizers bi na wonum sadie no sa attack no a ekoso no enu no enye fe emwa maka bi ma menka bi no enkoso yie emasumdwe ene asetena pa enye adwuma na saa niama no so kasem ne tutu asem sa no assembly ni se enya ade a wonum ebesoso nti obi bia ne ho bom no wombehwe semra ne ni bedi wosie municipality die womo ede obuo ni anidie ni asemba yede anoka ene asumdwe ne te ho nti die siye no aye womo anwa kakra na anya ade a wombe soso mbema emra no aye adwuma assembly no ka che omo ho aka wo mu ni se omo nkose party executives and sympathizers ni nyina na womo ene posi edin kita ho se de be ya womo ye saade no womo sa ebeka womo obi anso ti obi anya akomato ye mu se Ayawaso West Municipal hono bibia eye kama Honorable Sandra Owusu ahenkra ana ahenkra ena ninsa shasie nti what really happened there because statement ni mu no and state but the can say okay was an attack on NPP campaign office by NDC.
First of all why the trust are
Sandra MC
party no our constituency woman executives party no so BBC wo party mo chief executive and any responsibility say on ye asema na say party no anyone executive in the constituency
I see
under his
first of all I mean that is where you have to begin to take it make asana me catch say ya wo ye woman organizer sekan ya wo ni sekan won nsa me no wo say that is a fact enti say
the we say or your head of the municipal security council or committee so music
and I'm
chairperson
and I'm saying so it can be any other thing but the party MPP you can vandalize your office one more report amobi what have they issued a statement that something has happened to them
head of security idea there's no way
baby head of security can be biased and this shows bias opposite or neighbor because
party for no dey bias
and the party for me catch no I can show you the video wopa ebebo woman no nsa ya won isikai I can show you that video
onko for no call campaign officer
omoko fie bia ye de nkofo abegum if that is their campaign officer I don't know but if you are ye de nkofo abegum ya sesa nkofo free ashama buses mienu what drivers ni nyina aka so mufri ashama but evidence
granted say you be fie omukoye dem wo de nti no mo ankoyi police as we trace you suspecting crofobia any crofo kromoye but ye mamo te
police catch police for indeed when the incident was happening before I ever won the second police in war
oh really
not police in war I can send the video to your production no more and you hear it from herself so you make no and you hear from herself you see it na police ni wo they were even saying say police ni wote ho and na ye bu ye pray for just because we want to ensure the right thing is done.
Thank you ma Oche so Emrabe because they say police declare 7 persons wanted over attack on NPP's Ayawaso West Oregon so ebia afa police be because you brought it in Tina.
That is very good. That is very good. But now Nepal, I want to see kind of yes, police function Nepal war yes.
Menchiao na in fact Mebo Abaso where Juma Udi Edema or my Ghana. So sorry I no pebia betina hana yeda. That means we shall Oma unim dieno so sa. Ebien so na menchia NPP fo nyina na enne edwumadi kese a ye no asante mantemu mo ahinkuru kumase ye ne anope ya ye de ira Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe ekochia ne nana ye otumfo se tu abebiu se ni diemu na ye de neighbor na mo de ne kochia no mu wia o mabo santene e de akọ the Jubilee Park na afei no yakwa kodi dwumade kesi nti ene Ashanti Mantem and ho anopa me frɛ na is ho aye beja adane ebutu. Na bi nkoma mi ame panelists so a yeti han mu sei. Na mi amadam fo ba ko mi nua kora ne sa holali oko dome kwabenya oye NDC omo communicator. That's on the different side of America. Oh. Yeah, Miniaba. Election security. That is now we share the history of violence and civil war to kwasemu isisi siamanyo si media enkrunkru bia so a ya na dodo na no ne fapem no ejina sebe abatwo na aye akwato said the Electoral Commission no esitie na ohwe the abambofo so esitie. Sir Alex Ferguson, former Manchester United omo coach o kan sembi na no mo kobobo na omo ba supporters eba is coach, you are not issuing any statement with regards to referee or baba bidi sa match. Is that say omo eno mo bebo no referee ni free say krumo, so don't use sense of any bias near no. So well, the moment we no obe send a prejudice on any say referee will be there no or be go against you no. First of all no you incite your people. Say right board say referee dino obetimi just a small mistake a bad pass ye kind ebiem the confidence ya unkro no kra no e dey koto e dey kobo ball no kra e beba from why because this say penifo say akromasa chen akokosa chen enya akroma fe it is a confidence level no the ball no kra e dey ho but or show mun crying say they should go all around whether the referee is with them or they are not with them. Now, make a baba BC here so. You share in 2016 about 2 years. Now, your mama Charlotte said that now, ban year 2 years can't you dream maybe no. It got to a time easy. Has no power to rig the election. We had 26 over 1 billion. And then because of digitalization, she can collate all results across length and breadth of this country. And even some of the media houses, especially one media house here, momo results are mutimi edebano, provisional results are modebano. It's more or less in line with the Electoral Commission or because you have all your representatives across the country. And this year, polling station A, you kind 35, B, you kind 35, more representatives. We now the constituency level, more representative for Holland, or more quality, I or more calculations, a core region, more and the Emra Medru National Muyen, you could tell figures. And this Kobase. Say NDC nyame krampem wetimi atwemu edru 500 1 million would year. How is the EC going to rig the election when you have the figures? And I'm used to Charlotte said it as a case study. She has no other option.
That doesn't matter. Nipa or ye chairperson. Ye ne abidwako ni nyina na kasa na say ya na chairperson for no ne omo kasa. No,
I'm picking from them from one man based on maybe I say yes, say election we mobile rigging. And I like the latter part. Na your statement okay. Say omudo make sure say omu protect omu vote something. That is the right thing. And no near dia NPP bo say NDC will also do the same thing. So we nam na men play do to platform the youth in the moon way. Debbie. Let them be there.
What's in the protection or kind as he? It is or no didn't call for apart from the agents, you know. Also do the acco. Yeah. Or more macano the omo diaco. Yeah. Or see a protector.
Oh yes, I mean,
can you imagine the scene?
Oh, sir, protection. There are so many ways of protection. We NPP. So
many ways of protection.
We NPP. A protection is a unique and a protection. And a protection. But any protection said there. Was here dwene said we munu esi e de ne tete no.
What boy ram my dream musisi.
Oh, say o can so many. Me o can be. So, okay, make out protection said the former president John Mahama can say when it comes to unleashing violence is in national. ABS no protection is here. But the protection here is your eye and your brain. Your eye and your brain. So be who say ya can we yeah, kind me jina how NPP nya 400, NDC nya 10, matrons watro. That is the protection. Not the protection say me kofa kontiba. Na me kofa se kan.
Na me protect ade na obi de kwa na me jina ho hwe na na.
Oh.
Say me na me bisa wo wura madwen mun say are you imagining the protection? Yes. And now we so kotena ho na we. O te ho o hwe ade na enko yi a. Say be a bibi koso na ni nye ho a obegina ho ahwe ana obeka se enim parties no obe challenge obi kula challenge no kula so koya asemfo ye wo so many process o hwe easy no ceremony can the police for ishia okay
and no mo lay down ya mo kwan o be fa so abobeye eyina they will deploy all men's across the country any issues and grievances money a year it's right there I'll beat me there. So, at the end of can say Ascent Central, dear Koyi. There was issues. Ascent of. Thank you very much. There was issue, but at the end of the day, the ultimate, figures. You can't do anything.
Okay.
But easy Brian or declined my NDC. They won. At the end NPPA. At the end of police for ye. That is what we NPP are calling and crying on say. And yet to trust them any de kokwa to abano. And now what she has said, you are rather inciting the public. Say components be touch market to we all know nipa what you now be. There will be some sorts of frictions and issues, but you do not prejudice and undermine the credibility of that institution now. Oh, may come in here a sanitary or the organ. Or see the only right from the one to it. Only easy. And and as far you have your safety. But you can't entirely or holistically say oh see mommy say me no say you see all the me the football there Alex Ferguson there in fact not the supporters were waiting say Alex Beba can be about the referee but I do all the kind say also no my players are going all round and make sure that we discharge our mandates as a professional football and we are going to win at the end of the period whether the referee is from them or he is not from them. And we will concentrate for and say, but at least your supporters also need something so that no. The moment Obe making a comment of bias, that about come on about be independent. And the use sir I can forgive oh yes, because who leader no do anything. So
is it a case he says easy no the obey piano it's say yeah or clap him on one.
Oh no, who's America can we say there will be a friction but you can't holistically also that's what kind of that is the statement of your sanita no what's mean easy for me that's why we be on only refi what the kind ebuan kunvo say the other baby and who then NDC form no they also go by it oh you are sending kind of crack kind enya one tin yeah but yeah because it will never help and I'm using Charlotte to say NDC time the Charlotte to say by the end of the day voter MPP nya what and she can't do anything
but Charlotte to time no so say most MPP most can send be
oh yes say you kind you can simply and we are not objecting it send your comment yes send your all kind of comment so but we didn't can say crucifying say but you ask me can say we will make sure say
crucifixion or
say we will but also easy the only
okay
what's it on one can say beer why you cram baba could be or Ginny there be also on Ginny entirely and I'm say or making or her side, you know. Then again, insecurity.
Now, Bonipo.
Me Bonipo, you see, Yana are who asked if him, minya video ni be na mami, you know, Tiffy say, oh, na say we ubi a boy rofi. No abasi matese so de lipa bibra baba bigua. Oh, yesi. Kiki na waba bubu omu nyoma screen na bo mo kan ni na bo mo video ni nyina yo timi fio no abebubu nyoma no aka no agbo because we NDC no ye to training and why na ebeje sa nyoma we say ato
o se kasa bi o ha ye kan incitement kasa na o ye NDC no ye to training no
mama do mo koye na to training mama do mo koye no to trust them ko di
enti o makodi to
trust them wo
makodi to trust them ma say e kan say o NDC ni nti o ye to training
oh there okay ye no na me ye idea dia NDC for koye no e to trust them
okay
obetini fi wo te ho o yes security on sem no mu ne yi dia na beboa ama security no so adwuma zo betimi agwa e dia me no mienu nyina
for statement one side
yes
MC because obviously or your party
but mami
you say campaign
good na him for the call here yes na him for the call
but it takes two to tango
yes but mami
you say emra wa saying that kai say one side na yetie o
good
the other side
make sure mami me da say see yetie one side e nukura no mami me timi fie no e fa na sa incidents ni see me timi fie you've not been invited oh, mami, some campaign officer under and is the name of NPP. AAD.
A official place.
Oh yes.
And I say you will be residents.
Oh, the so far as NPP at now yes an official.
No, because
official.
Can't say.
A official party for a meetings no. But to me bow without any invitation. Couple yet to trust them echo count screen the ball says machines now but now but now the same person what down grabuni say easy not just you are not even helping the matters. Then again you see
I thought you were summing up.
I'm summing up near America say Ghana youth and say about 1 year cotton ye Ghana for and then yentokwa any kwakoto e wadwene kotoaba ne kofi say we agenta eduru ayi mu nyina ma ba na NDC mu nyina because empamu obi agina o ya pagya 1 2 ni akan ne okọ emma amanyokuo bi emma MS whether you are NPP or NDC emma amanyokuo bi enyusu say koneko create problem because NDC for emma mu create problem sam konti ba hye ties e wo law kwam say amanfo ade destructive peace in this country. At the end of the day, NDC penifona almost from the assembly court. You could say said court near Maldekwa. You never simply so and declare what's in your meaning. We go with court, we go in court with evidence and fact. Where is your evidence? I've no money now. We hear the new age now.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Youth in this country, whether you are NPP or NDC. Say when you could be a catch us a chronic creative problem ask whether say as general work or no or catch us a chronic creative problem or no could be and then maybe could be and then the bush of way the movie.
Thank you. Me can come again check Accra or Facebook na memra fantastic number for sexual assignment. So we all know that this non-performing and super incompetent NPP government has inflicted unprecedented hardships on Ghanaians. With the staggering levels of unemployment, high inflation, a dislocked exchange rate, hikes in transportation, what do you want? Oh, Facebook for not so. Senior slide, Ghana is moving to the wrong and worst direction under this current Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP corrupt government. They have failed totally. Let's kick them out. Period. Slide in Greater Accra. Ko-Mensa Pillar 2, Dom Kwabinya constituency. This is a fantastic combination. Bawumia Napo, Ghana Beye de. Greetings to lawyer Mike Okwe Jr. Ablade Fiekuma says, I will never trust both the EC and the IGP until the so-called peaceful elections are done. Greetings to the NDC PC elect. Macon Golden, good morning, sister. I'm watching live in France, Paris. NPP can choose Jesus Christ as running mate. No Ghanaian will vote for Bawumia. Never. JDM is coming soon. Mad Lion for Hidiemo. Good morning, Yake. Very boldly and confident that, so I'm bold and confident that the current IGP, Dampare, Ghana Police Service, and the Electoral Commission will give us a free, fair, and transparent election on this December 7th general elections, if only we put trust in them by allowing them also the Neswati. It's time to change, and time for change has come. Ghana can't continue in these unprecedented levels of corruption, hardship, high cost of living, insecurity, etc. Ghana must show the exit to Bawumia and the arrogant Napo come 2024. Akasokre Joseph, a group of failures met today in Kumasi to outdoor one of their own, which will not add anything. People who don't pity the original citizens of the country, country's suffering, are those who support NPP. Stomach direction. Paulus Kaswa strongly believe that no matter how hardened, God will show himself strong for NPP in the 2024 general elections. Spiritual. Try God, wolato lighty. I hope semenya udini ye. These groups of NPP are just hypocrites. Just imagine if they were to be in opposition, an election was held, and the Electoral Commission came out with different results at the same time. Will they sing praises to that Electoral Commission? He's asking over there. And then Wilson Kwesi Benjamin, the lamentable loss of 8 lives during the previous election, met with deafening silence from the highest echelons of power, resonates as a poignant call for accountability and compassion. It is imperative that the president and the esteemed figures within our society address this somber chapter. Senor Fidel Castro, good morning. Yeah. No, now you are personalizing it, so let me see how I can edit it. Okay, so the NPP shouldn't let it look as though NDC is full of criminals, as if they are angels. Look, the NDCs are not going to sit down to watch this corrupt government cheat us again. TK Community 1 site 20. But we were diabolics. So we intro no main kind why be few, but I'll continue the message. Sister, don't be a hypocrite. So as a journalist, you weren't aware of what Mr. Tano is saying about NPP intimidations against opposition parties and the strong room during coalition. Then I'm sorry for you as a journalist. Okay, be sorry for me. One cause I know diabolics now to buy, you know. And rather you be no the shene the name the greeting. Warrior diabolics, baba. Kwekua Fena Emmanuel, with this partisan mentality, we have a very long way to go, and very disappointed in the NPP. Senor Makai, positive change, Medina. This current NPP government and its appointees are a criminal syndicate organization who only came to power to steal from the poor taxpayer to enrich themselves. The only way to get them out of the system is by voting massively for JM. Teacher Constitution, we are Mwasi Ashanti. Today is the day all roads in Ghana lead to Jubilee Park, where we unveil Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe as Dr. Bawumia's running mate to the nation. With the 2 doctors on board, NPP is poised to break the 8 on Unauthorized Afuletli Watania. We didn't know any some get obi din so de wan kan yi a wa ha no Okay, who didn't cry a comment you. Thank you. And then I move on. Young Joe, some Ghanaians think that Mahama is a saint or what? Cause some comments that I normally read and hear from people are very serious. That's Young Joe too for you. Inti yakin kan kakra yi die na ye kwa second issue. So Alaji, quick. Yen kind of fast nenya kwa ibeka wo 24-hour economy.
Indeed, you
oh, sure, certainly. Say it to me, can we eat my one say I'm fire and call you China one.
Oh, they be my born in that papa. My born in that.
It's in Patrol Snake Hotel.
Good.
Still not to Brian a champon, but it's in the offing.
Well, State Hotel, before I even touch on it, the Miniano MPP ni raise issues here. Very, very interesting. Some person who I want to say, since when will be a critique election and electoral process, a constitutive incitement. Since another be the president, and as I didn't start here, and I said, "Never hold it." Because our criticism of election process, incitement, sending a bubble. Alex Ferguson case oye enye football na ye bono ye election that concern people's future amampo Ghana for dachi Ghana for resources and the best will be nsem enye football na ye bo Alex Ferguson ye bobo na case somebody ye pon yapon we ye abia ye pon yapon
election ye to abanu ye ntumwie
ye no na to say your destiny ya keka with destiny akosho will be nsem say papa no na wo pa na de akọ say ye no na open so na ya force so na de amawa eno na ma ene ye nei so man in fact election compare football at all. It is not the same thing, but me nka enye ye ben say ye emfa enko echiri o ka sembi say obi ebe foul say wo koye bibi anasa ye nko but say am throw me anko bitimi a me the meaning of tuturo in your person she kasab what does it mean violence but violence be why essence say ebe botu okum ba
I don't get it. Okay, me dey here actually
no o catch me say violence to NDC tuturo na me say violence be why essence say ube botu okum nipa and before okum nipa 8 election I insha we are order fie no why na born to eya to west wo no na born to you born to why you was wo no what is say MC no the statement aba
pacho me fa ya ka ne nkoka
me e ka say man na be before say engineer na answer I don't know what how they take us na omo dey asem to ba o ka say be o say say obi be fa wa na so obi be catch so bi say ono nso obeko bia na say mfaso no ana bibi sa ono nso na me nso maka kire so obi nso be catch so to aba man no bi say say it is a ban any resources that free mobile ono nso wenya bia na akoto aba because it makes the same sense aban any largesse na free mobile na president ever play na omo party for yet to top petrol ma yet to talk now bisa won say we so aba obi ana and so wakoto sa aba no then we move forward the street issue no me say by and large nipa wo say born abaso kese yewra honorable okujeto ablakwa say wotimi ejina ne nan so e de nsem nyina betu dwa na nsem afiri mu ba ni nyina no etre pefe say bebi atotima indeed and am za so ma ene senate for na nkasa person mo twe sign but na ya me dey say labor unions for no asore waka ka say nsika and a yes senate for abayin sika bia ni senate abeka say abayin the subvention bia na be ma senate one sika.
Thank you 5 minutes or so.
Aso
Yes sir.
Oh
Oche
what's that?
Yes
send me twa adwens
yes me the pa me nua Alaji so kan very good say football in election no correct is answer board the obo wi awko even though pain we feel no se be dey me call ye to aba ma wa future said dey be ya unkoto aba emfa ma manyam amanuku bia o mampanyini beba be ka che se be onye krofasa ene we bia adwuma ma wanya bia ye unya amanuku bi na wanya wo ma be ka jo say we graduate a kugina kwan ne twitwa sere ana kosesa moba na fa ko ni nyina ya adwuma unya amanyuku bi ya sebe wo nursing allowance obebo so ne de ubi twam unya amanyuku bi ya no no be ka cho say teacher training allowance obe dey ubi twam unya amanyuku bi ya no so beba obe ka say we teacher ni ya wa kira dia for 3 years ya ono no minister ono na kira dia onim sebe a teacher fo wo kwanko wo ma bebrese omo kodan na wo hia omo adokro omo osaka chi osimidua 3 months unya amanyuku bi ya obe plangi wa mu adadun so mu for 4 good years enti de okan na eye mene ne ya adwene esan se o to aba na Ghana ni wadwene sa nyoma wa nyina ho se de be ya onfa sebe okra ene o destiny enkwose amanyuku bi sa ya at the end of the day no school kura no tinye be unye bi no akobi yes snitch in sensem no eye very good na o hwe se me toma de a e wo se me hwe se ade na me ton no mode of payment no kura no say the ECT na the value for money no kura so no ECT so timi de bi a me ton me hia sika no e de akọ for another venture and say another business but we between no peace and answer stop e de mamia e ade anyere e moane and in all business you very say diversification of business so we did dwuma bi na say when I say e moawa utimi ye o your friend say equity stock or part of our assets no utimi elise bi and also utimi di ton bi unya bia wetimi so di akwenti for senate omo year amodi aba for the terms of payment so far as the sale of senate is concerned no and on yeah it sounds very 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 well so far as we see
well.
Yes
na senka ohuye tabla kwa nkuhu anya mama meye deja ka omobeka so terms of payment na na
you see
nanka they were going ahead to sign the
deal. Say utie senate boss is a year now some of us we've had the opportunity to engage and our media we share some of media houses in the senate sales no a process ya omguso anobabaye ya omoyede omguso yes entirely say omaton awi no mode ama no a process enomde so it could be say we no bede no tender yina bede the highest bidder mediama no na terms of payment no and you see you do so ye kwan am befa so a
no problem de na bisani say kadede we ama ho a na ka umbe ka say omumpeni terms of payment no ana
oh yes why not let me ask me pay terms of payment because me be investor a businessman me say adia me you know at the end of the day no I'll get a benefit of it and as I say
let's go
bullet man
I'm chair Mr. Mrs. Amanziba.
Hey,
Metiefi.
Who was which here?
Udejai.
I attend
Esther Body were you
yeah.
That gentleman fantastic Wilberforce. So we are saying so if you now come chrome.
Okay.
Kojina. And one kiss me or something.
Kiss me Ebenezer. What's 1 minute official?
Where is that? I don't know. You see, the sale of government-owned properties. You are trying to iron behind ama omo from your normal in alpha. Okay, menye against say bia. Adie bia yenim se asumasi enemy ye. Anka yem function nsa na wonye. Na adie eye aban eye enye sa aban dia kekewo. Eye population na omo ye adwuma omo tete omo kakra no omo japade na se ope obi ama na be partner kra ye offload the greater share to one individual and as a one entity say more the member fanko and you see the mode of payment and we will all continue to applaud Ure Okujeto Ablokwa honorable in the sense say ne exposures or the abanyina regards dream ne ketaseshene proya dodo no 99.9% utumu say what the nsema ehia magana for nsema nka so wan fam pia nke bedi Ghana for nya ne de beto abonten into this particular sale sanke bi almost a strategic partner into a certain percentage a lower but what the idea nyina kwhye ne nsa at the end of the day I keep on saying say what the kwhye private persons or ba be downsize workers ewo ho because of a profit. And you so making sure say ade obey maximize the profit no and no babaye. Inti that will not be in the interest of the larger population or more contributing. Anya hwekura no and can select or more contribute. We have people or more year Juma Kodum Pempesubia or more retire more they have the technical know-how to manage such institutions. Kwame Nkrumah the same thing now enterprises are not setting. You're running up to a certain level now or they are share a Juma for no more expert now or more too much and no they are sure monsa say management committee more manage na more making sure say a be yield enough profit. Nanka which investment senator year over the period. Many of them investment on and I don't know where they get their friend is saying or more advice from. Be brenua aye so-called white elephant. Into this particular instance, nobody doubt Ura Brancham on the prowess in terms of business. But to say we be just you must enterprise kesiwe. Now why and where can pay? And trust me. Now you see they have not seized the sale. Still no more your margins on beton. When your margins on beton, it is the owners and I say asudi any da TUC so any other stakeholder say ombe jino mona so say yeah mamon ton sa ade we. This final held of 5 months to go no more be basi government lands nenoma individuals are from afa. Why must it be so? And you see Ora Brian may candidly and can make us a to because it is only the mode of payment almost more accepting. This so rebranding that's what can say okay I will pay it outright. Right. Thank you. And so we should look at this and ensure say
the inside Mahama he vows to operate lean government, scrap e-levy and nuisance port levies. And Sunday no Ocean 724. Ideally as a so chain a chassis because on your third person. But Alaji so che you okay dear mention say Alaji so. Oh you okay. Okay. So let's go.
You got time no.
Yes.
No problem.
I mean, I know.
Lady Kai, I would say, Jumadi, no, His Excellency John Mama could do a share democracy, and as I can be Mamma Kebi, a Shamukinakasi. I say democracy, meaning that I don't say, prepare only pay fame one, Yabe Noma, SCB and Jumi, Ember. Now say, send you a while, as a pata say. Obi enyanti ase a wonya santi ase Vigilance nso say ramsa kwan so na since the emergence of President Kufuor as president he started say aban afibiara no wo mu chia the press na wo mu de wo asem etudwa ekwo sama ekudu 2016 2017 em say ye back from that time ever payment I don't remember President Nanado Nimbawia say we made the press the opportunity. Now in some bebre na wo Ghana no anka wo motumi bisa. Nti we e kire pepe su a John Mama ede eba aban mu a te say bibia no ebeda pepe mu. Nsem no abawezi no emu pii beyond the 24-hour economy no a what mu Amagana for you not here.
Or church saying
very simple.
Nancy Namity program be almost still want to mean share how a 24-hour economy may be Jumafa.
And I'm say
you would want to take the opportunity.
Obi Biara or TSA say Obi Kasa review and HSA cancellation. Very difficult to say I drain or bit me up 24-hour economy at TSA. Nemo Obi Biara want TSA. Very simple say. My Ghana ye timu ya ye kasa debia ye dollar ne ye feza ye cedi ntokwa mu kono debia na dollar na hwe cedi ama nyoma bo okosoro enam nyoma bizu so na ma ne basa until there are 24 besides that and so the teeming unemployment of our youth in this country to say obia ne national security kura dia beto was a threat to the democracy ye practicing ya hweni ya wobeti nkensen na tase wo mo nyoma bejinsen esanse embabu no bebre eni ejuma e dey asem na eba what the 24-hour economy seeks to do no very simple say obi biara nim so we ejuma 8 hours now we ejuma 24 hours our production no be the same by how much production e be cost. Now, by that higher production, what it seeks to do, you know, say, you be move your mind from an import-dependent economy to an export-driven economy. As I say, in the production now cost. Now, we are no free on say you be do 8 hours, maybe do 24 hours. And no chepe face say you be man babu no bebre no awo mutifie no awo mu ni eduma no. As I say eduma no eni ho no. Ene kofi koye bia, dalan so be bia. Na Alhaji Seidu so aye ebi anajo. Na to say eduma no obi biara nya bia ye. So it will also reduce drastically the number of employment unemployment situation aye won. Na obi so be bisa say oh ye be ye ne sen na ban e de ato say eduma no ne kese no ankrankra for wo mu ewo nduma na ban e be so o masen na wo mu etumi atre wo mu duma no etumi afanom nkofo no bebre
mo aban in what form ni ru aban ru pa obewo
njase no ehwe aban financial muscle eso sin bia yo ewo oh my god nti sa financial muscle no na wode ebe ma wo wa chance wa ebida to bi nko danada nti no mayoma ye boa wo mo ewo pharmaceuticals ni ama ne wo mutumi ye nduro no bebre ama ye ko covid ni ne keka ho e sign say wo mo improve ni ndi nduro bi ankare ye bekra no ye nkra biom na wo mutumi ye wo ha e de ma ye wa ye bida ye bibia
2 days morning pub because 5 minutes in us
good nti wa ye bida so or sign so ebeboa with some tax incentives in the account and then lower tariffs in electricity production womo de be your production you be lower tariffs so the abano so anka say
ye wonder IMF deal as see ayetiwe kra 1st July yetu nso ne nkane abo
correct
until obede am musa lower because when we are being told to adjust and that we should pay realistic tariffs how is he going to give that lower tariffs?
Electricity bibia what say we produce I want to install.
No correct.
Whether we store whether we use or when use or what produce.
Okay.
Electricity I be use for anopa your peak season. Fiti air free anopa e bia kopem anajo 10 o'clock. Emrea nyoma nkofo bebre use electricity. But often from 11-12 na amafo bebre akwada o modundum o nyoma electricity no wo hodela. So san nkofo no mo be ye djuma anajo no. Ye betiti o electricity tariffs so ama wo. Anajo tariffs no mo be use no will not be the same as tariffs that will be used no anopa no. That is very simple. You can easily do that. Beyond that,
thank
so,
you. No, unfortunately, beyond Untimimba because the action and Kakranka.
But me round up very, very important. Me round up. You say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama assemble kon kaya me de kese. I say osi ni bo. I can say wo no John Mahama. Obi e won ho asembia won fa no kokko. After 7 years and 6 months ni and ofri abai mu. Obia ntumi amfa no anko bibia nti obi be ka kire wo se your Mahama corrupter si nipa no ho is answer when you work aye no ntumi amfa evidence bi amba wo mo de be kokko
tax me trying to tell benifo say kwatre kwaso be man tuma no trading ono an 4 years no buy no within that short period over 17 taxes no no o introduce here ya buy e betwitwa ni nyina mu. Yes, in fact, start 24. Oh yes, so on can tax or no promise tax na year to trim.
And now so much. Do you mean 24? Or not the bear 14, but now mobile na much trim.
Let you try the because you say, oh, share meet me and let's stay. But yes, sir, 24-hour economy no. 24-hour and no can start or
Alaji. Me am the time name out. Nti mutwetwa mu no, mu di bi ba ya na ma mfa bi ama.
Send tax ni bi wo hono ma. Uhunu say to break all the tax nets. Yeah, the number of taxes quite number.
Na be it say obi say 21 na mo di aba.
Oh, send you obi a
the levies.
Because by any say
who should have the facts. So you tell us that
yes.
The because 10 and the 11 buy.
Oh, say mint na emeka say the 10 and of course your taxes ni bi wo hono ma me enye so enye say obi but your main you say yeah no yeah spread the tax say the be ya e be cover all the needs so obi now back to yes
okay
there's so time don't when you grow to the time now the yes you see ma yeah cap 24-hour economy na say munya busan this permit open na me soon ye science and math quiz obi as be oye we command science and math quiz on konkokwe na ko adwuma dene you see say who operate 24-hour economy and just say be what tell that say abra no ma akura so na ko 24-hour economy say yewura his excellency John Mahama on 24-hour economy 24-hour economy is operate under the auspices of demand and supply. NDC should take it once and for all. 24-hour economy is operate under the auspices of demand and supply. And yet, the omunam ya omukwaka say oye fonderia and a mechanic say the minu alaji tia say oye juma 8 hours. Now we must be 8 hours. Now we must be 8 hours. When there is no demand, it's meaningless. There's no 24-hour economy. Now, there is me pacho.
Alaji Mesro, me want to be pacho nyabotre.
But only after African Free African Continental Free Trade.
No, I am so.
Then you call national service. Near per se, you postal service personnel. Edema one company bia. Omo anoma fabric. Omo free zones for honum. Ni ko hu omo ga so. Yeah, service personnel are omo sua in textiles, fiber, ni na se fo meeting ababeboa. And also, ono currently no, o pretty two shift. And so then you to know betimi do omo aba because or bus esa of you know say no demand na or no pretty data in two shift ne plan is so person what so kra no e de ba one what the demand na ye no a few shops and a war you can say Ghana ha o produce o mai demand it is all j nkra ni kogumu pia enya dia economy service opportunity cost just say and who ma emfaso bi anya dey emfa ema no because demand no anywhere the demand is not there and it's a demand in anywhere. Why do you shaking say me the 24-hour economy man can me expect ye papa yep me expect ye papa John Mahama say
enko baby sorry say this time
good oh no say NDC ye dede kwa na me expect ye papa John Mahama say can me buy no ebia one district one factory na nado danko akufuado what start oguso a all your operating me susu meba me bie factories na me bie no they operate under 24-hour economy now make sure say sa adia me operate no there is a demand driven
but one kase na nado aye factory nti ono so bo be factory nti enye
na o say existing company na my site example no companies ben na say omono management etiho where you say we have a huge capacity say you bet me your demand na ho I was say it me a produce na yem produce near to honum because of say me travel will be aba
be facilitate what if say environment no conducive in such a way that the demand will be there.
Oh,
once there is a purchasing power, once the demand
is there. There are some companies.
Or total economy, that's
good. Your companies be on your cement factory companies be they are operating 24 hours. Why? Because of the demand. Now, we have Tans company. First now come kra e the free Italy. Me uncle kra no kra bi deba.
Merci beaucoup.
And now omo obi or central region and because of demand no and also because of demand now they are operating under 24 hours economy and to what worker say John Mahama yes it's demand and she tell his excellency John Mahama say he doesn't understand he should engage John Mahama that he doesn't understand 24-hour economy and you about me John Mahama is confused.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Alhaji. And come and see Mema. Alhaji, come Mema 1 minute. Alhaji,
from 24 hours.
Alhaji, and come Mema 1 minute now. They are clarified. They will you be there in your time. Oche, Mema 1 minute. Unjai ma papa in some Canada.
Oh, you're sending the million on tin why you but you never couple down.
Ye bu baby say one obi hia na ebi a modia no baba na so kan se wo nhu ade papa bia wo mu ese sa nipa no ayafu a wo mo do ni be kan sa ya hug them na ka kire nipa ne se abrabo den emma sebe onipa onhu ade ya kan se I'm not referring to so obi na ni afra but obi wo ho a na ni nyina bibia ho pepepe ba wo hu de da nanim daachi nti so obi ebu sa nimtia no aka se abrabo den mankrofo sebe omo hu ade so wo ka 24-hour economy enkrofo mo ti ase pa no ye MPP fo they understand it more than anybody but omo through that propaganda and they are doing it perfectly say Monka said there's nothing like that. And to me, yeah, Juma or Memo. And no more de buy and also more propagating on TSC. Why not empty the issue of 24-hour economy? I say. Now, media and so most more wading into that particular propaganda. See, across the Hawaii Kakra.
Yeah.
Obisa, and as I will catch the Ura Naziru say. 24-hour economy say I am bisa o say how is it I want to mean chiremu yi
o chiremu
yes I 24-hour economy omo tu kwanda and even omemo ha the only your friend is a mechanism one it create employment another mechanism emma nipa ehun hare no say enye say bia makọ adwuma ya pon 8 makọ tena baby. You can have multiple jobs, 2 or 3. So between I and Kwadia. Into your manone, it is what runs the system. So we Wakotra Italy more than so many years. He is aware of this thing. Over Canada, Japan,
Italy, Austria,
Italy, Austria, and it's a Austria, and to me for Austrian car. Over Canada, Japan. It's also Dr. Mohamed Baumia, Ura Asabi, a current chief science minister. Omo sa nkofo kuku dan na omo akotra bochi 24-hour economy omo ayesa 2 jobs 3 jobs obi or drive taxi and I say Uber or another job ye won nkofo as we speak students omo we brochi omo sua ade on scholarship they have more than 1 job
so offer
how is it created
they are also on a diet and obetumi a share diet ni mo enti se ensentwoni me busa ne say shiremu if you say
omo chiremu but central for omo take a certain stand to say yenti as still omo ankasa so omo ti yes the central for are pushing say I see the agenda na diaba and I say policy idea na diaba no omo diaba no omo nti ase you see but
so to what they are say so push you kra na onso to me chiremu I say then enye central ni no na wo chiremu ama no wo chiremu ama electorate no a obete wo idea na se hu zampa a good idea
I don't
na wasum what I say
nim how as I say or the policy idea ne buy no e so won chiremu biem ansa na ya che ase omo meeting
ya wonam krom ni abonten a woni nkrofo kasa omo kasen omo ate ase omo ni made kro so that me pese me ti ase sentie ensentwofo no ne ya hyeda ase ye nti ase ye pe ana
and also me can say NPP for TSA chen obia
omo your opponent what about the electorate the idea is being sold
the propaganda of the NPP and I try bontin say ade no enye yie na omo de ba no so omo nte ase
so why they also ne die no adentina say propaganda onyina ne naso entremu to convince whoever he needs or they need to convince.
Say, are you not convinced about the various explanations about regards 24 hours?
That's what I say. I ask the questions not for myself, but for the one that doesn't have the opportunity to sit here.
Until I make say obi catch that will say, "Woman, who are the papa bia woman fuwa no na catch say sebe abrabo edema omo hu ade." Ade no omo bechirem and 24-hour economy say omo bastardizing no. Now they have seen that it has a credible root. What it is that no ma yem produce wo omemo yetumi produce wo omemo han ensase yekokra no amano no ye be produce no ha we are adding value to it nti ye produce wo ha no ensase ye make sure say ye be run a shift because the demand will be high. No can demand as demand can be created. Burkina Faso yekokoto tomatoes wo ho as we speak they are almost completing their tomato processing factory. We can't go and buy it raw again. Just say yekoto no the omo can and as omo add value to. Yes, you was say oha. Emirates His Excellency na do danko akufo ko try Ukraine. Anya na ni wo or the president Ukraine president ni ba bia bombs no airdrop no. Ah wa accusing is say ono no ma na economy run down no. Okoho ko kache so ma na aburo ni wheat. Wo mrekwa wo asasene bi wo ha. And what we are simply saying and as what the 24-hour economy as I understand it. And they say ye be bie nduma. Na nduma na ye bie in order to produce more no ye be run a shift. 2-3 shift and ebema nkofo so bebre no anya duma aye. And this will come out from the productive sector in terms of agriculture, any other areas. Ebema nkofo ho ha no mo. Mo se won tiase.
Or fire senator no or a political analyst me da se Alhaji Nasir Mohammed NDC. Amanya sankamba dem ya. NDC zongo MVP communication team member. Arope me da mwanse pa ka 4 minutes the roba o che kro bi de na yi bia ba na me kan obeka se me mani chief. Nipa na ma list 2020 say about 23 new taxes that MPP introduced into men kan share no but time we knew me kan ama no enti na me kwe tipacho ye da mwanse papa pa Henrietta Duku ana Henrietta Duku o Ghana Investment Promotion Center na ye wa oda onina na kwa me amo OKFM despite media ema happy birthday Henrietta osinya minsha ena me da Zelvo ga cinema kamfo na ma sa Zelvo go ho ma won ma ni meme nyina yenta de shem na 15th July ya ofiti training no ase eye school no beginners class wo no ye 1 year eno wo intermediate any advanced class between 3 to 6 months na eno so we no a polish up kama na what me a fashion illustrator and a fashion designer papa. For more inquiries for us 0244 155 266 about team so dia straight, long, short, wavy, curly, whatever. And one any nails and beauty, aka the hair mama, and the bone straight in home, aka the hair mama. Patch your friend 055 3837 201 or Spinktest Kotobabi Echo Bank Echihuape. Many the mammy are cramming Yami shouts only ain't tonight. Yami Adomwa, you're not.